Welcome to the Ask the Expert Show with local celebrity hosts Steve-O and Renee. Sit back each week while Steve-O and Renee educate you with live in-studio experts, such as lawyers, doctors, home improvement, and financial experts in their field. Call in and have your questions answered each week at 888-565-1470. Now, here is Steve-O and Renee with today's expert in their field.
Hey, good afternoon. Welcome to another Ask the Experts. Today's our first Thursday of the month, so that means it's Community Association Law Show. You can call us today at 888-565-1470, especially if you're a board member or you're a property management company. And we have two of the senior partners with us. We have Robert Kay and Michael Bender, who've both have been with us for the last almost 3 years now. 2 years.
This is our second anniversary day.
Is it really? Anyway, I did tell you that we're going to be going to FM 95.3. It isn't starting yet, but it's supposed to start this month. You'll be able to listen to us now on FM and AM. Good afternoon, guys.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Hello, everybody.
So let's start off because by the emails we get, we have new listeners every week. Tell everybody about Kay Bender Rembaum.
Would you like the honors today?
Sure, why not? Kay Bender Rembaum has been in continuous practice since 1992, providing community association representation for condominiums, homeowner associations, cooperatives, and the like. We provide full service relative to all the needs of associations, from review of covenants, providing opinions, enforcement of covenants, collection of unpaid maintenance assessments, review of contracts, dealing with construction defect issues across the board. We also provide education for free throughout the Tri-County area and beyond.
Did you say collection?
Free education.
Free education, yes.
And now you practice in Dade, Broward, and Palm Beach County.
And beyond, yes.
Okay. So, again, if you are a board member, you are with a management company, call us at 888-565-1470. This is the day to call in, get all your questions in.
See if you can stump the lawyer.
Yeah, stump the lawyer. I love that. You've got a lot of classes coming up this month, free classes. So where are we going to start at?
Well,
I don't know if we have a lot more than any other month.
Yeah, we have.
My list is long.
It is. Well, actually, I think because you have September and October.
Oh, okay. I do.
Because we do classes every month.
There is some crossover.
We do have some exciting things coming up. We actually we do have the two office locations, as you know, the main office in Pompano Beach on Copans and 90 off Copans and Andrews, and then our second office in Palm Beach Gardens at 9121 North Military Trail, and offering education out of both locations. In September, what are we now? Today's September 1st, right?
Today's the 1st today.
Okay, so.
And happy Labor Day.
Yeah, so we have in Pompano Beach, we have two classes in September. The first will be guest restrictions and screening tenants and new owners. Is it worthwhile?
That's
is a class,
good one.
It is a great class. It's about I think it's the third or fourth time we're giving it out of our Pompano office, and the room fills up. So you definitely need to RSVP in advance.
How do they do that?
They can do that by they can RSVP for any of the classes in either location, going to kbrlegal.com. For the Pompano office, it's seminars@kbrlegal.com.
Per email?
For Palm Beach Gardens, it's Trisha@kbrlegal.com, TRISHA, or they can go to info@kbrlegal.com if they can remember that. Just let us know the date and the location where they'd like to see the program. Tuesday, September 13th, that guest restrictions. And for managers who are listening, that class does come with a free CAM credit in HR, which I understand is one that is usually in demand. And then on Tuesday, September 27th in Pompano Beach, we'll be giving our Condominium Association board member certification class. In Palm Beach Gardens on September 14th will be the HOA board member certification class. On September 21st, the condominium board member certification. And on Wednesday, the 28th, they'll be offering the guest restrictions and screening tenants class. So,
Can you go back in, since there's people who are thinking about going on the board, tell them about the certification classes and why they need them.
Okay. Well, in the state of Florida, the law requires that all board members of a condominium, HOA, cooperative, now a mobile home even, have certification. Certification can be obtained two different ways. The recommended way, and I think the preferred way, would be to go to a division approved board member certification class. We happen to be division approved, and we offer these free classes.
With light refreshments.
Thank you, light refreshments. And so you attend by attending the class, you're getting the ABCs of being a board member. You're getting some great information and education from our qualified and experienced attorneys. We always have attorneys teaching the classes, and of course there's other board members, like-minded board members who attend these classes, who I think when there's we offer time for Q&A, and there's a lot of give and take, so it's not just a drone-on seminar. It's a great experience. You go home with very good materials that you can relate back to. All the classes, by the way, are in the evenings. In Palm Beach Gardens, they start at 6 o'clock, and in Pompano Beach, they start at 6:30. The board member education goes for 2 hours, 2.5 hours, and the guest restrictions class is an hour to an hour and a half. Again, kbrlegal.com is the website where you can get all this information. You can also RSVP for the classes at the website, or you can also call 800-974-0680.
Can we go to the phone?
Sure.
We've got Pat.
Don't want to keep Pat waiting.
Hi, Pat.
Pat?
Hello?
You're on the Ask the Expert show. You're here with Robert and Michael. You have a question for him?
Oh, hello?
Hello, can you hear us?
Yeah, barely. We're having trouble even tuning into the radio station. We clicked on to the Rimbaum website, but it says not on air.
Huh.
Well, we'll fix that.
Yeah.
Okay. My question is, in our documents, we don't quite understand it, but it says transfer subject to approval. The sale, lease, or other transfer of a lot shall be subject to the prior written approval of the association. Does that also mean that if somebody inherits the property, they have to be approved by the association?
Hi, Pat. Good question. Now, there is the simple answer is if the documents do provide that all transfers of title are subject to approval, then yes, an inheritance would be a transfer of title subject to approval. There should be further language within the governing documents which would provide language for how that approval is provided, and if it is going to be disapproved, what the options are with regard to the board for the association having to exercise a right of first refusal, if that applies.
Okay. So we would have to amend our document, correct?
That's what it sounds like.
Right. If you wanted to exclude or exempt inheritances from going through the approval process, the proper way would be to amend your documents, as opposed to the board just simply ignoring it, because then you're not uniformly following and enforcing your governing documents as they were written.
Okay. We also have recently been notified by a realtor company that we are under mandatory membership, and as a result, our home values have dropped drastically. And now someone is interested in bringing a sober house within the community.
Okay.
Can you explain to us what is a sober house permitted to move into a single-family community development, such as Aberdeen?
Well, when you say mandatory membership, do you mean in a country club or just in the association itself?
The country club.
Well, all the property is subject to that mandatory membership, and unless there's some kind of exclusion for a sober house or a similar type facility, they would also be under the same requirements as any other owner of the property to pay whatever is required to be a member and everything that goes with it to the country club.
I just find it hard to believe that a federal grant for such would be willing to pay that.
Well, the provider of the grant may not be aware that that aspect of it exists on that particular property, and there may be other funds available besides just the federal grant. So it's hard to predict
I see. Yeah.
exactly what's going on there. But for anyone who's running such a facility, that may not be the ideal location to go.
Yeah, well, that's how we feel.
I'm sure.
Unfortunately, you can't stop it.
Isn't it? Okay, well, those were our questions. Thank you. I wish we could hear the question and answer part, but we can't seem to get tuned into the station.
Well, we're fixing the website.
In the meantime, can you get it on the radio at 1470 AM?
That's what we're going to try next, yeah.
Okay.
I'll try that next.
I know
Thank
you won't be
very
able to
much.
see us, but
But it will be replayed after today. If
It's on your website. They can actually go back and watch it. Today's show.
Well, that's where we did. We went to the Rumbaugh website, and it lets you into radio, and you click live stream, but then it says not on air.
we're
Okay, well,
communicating with our IT person to make that
Okay.
fixed
thanks,
for you.
Pat.
Thank you very much.
These shows now are kind of like the seminar I went to, the 2-hour seminar, where
I have two callers.
two callers, where someone would have a question, and then also someone else would have a question,
well,
and
they
it would
do.
just
That's what happens a lot.
snowball.
Which is these town halls that which we'll talk about in a little bit, that we're starting in November. That's exactly what happens.
Okay, so let's go to our next caller,
Nuria.
Naria.
Hello.
How you doing?
Hi, I'm doing good. I was calling regarding the fire sprinklers that retrofit. I know there's been a lot of talk about it lately, and the condominiums that I'm talking about, they're less than 75 feet, and
Less
they have
than.
exterior exits. Are we responsible to get the opt-out vote?
You just said you're less than 75 feet, and
Yes.
all units have an exterior exit?
Yes.
No, you're not required to get the opt-out vote.
Nor are you required to install the fire sprinkler system.
All right.
Yeah,
Okay.
what you have
We-
described is exempt.
Okay. All right. That's all all my questions. Perfect.
Perfect.
Well, thanks for listening and thanks for calling.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
I think we have another caller,
I think it's Patty.
Patty. Hi, Patty.
Hi. I just have a quick question. At our entranceway, we have a condominium and in Deerfield Beach here, and at the entrance we have 2 flags up, and one of the residents is telling us it's against 713 chapter or something she's rambling on about. And I just wanted to know. And I've gone on the site, and it's not. It needs a little clarification. It says every owner is allowed to have one retractable flag, but it doesn't say anything about the common ground.
And you're correct. There's no limitation in the statute for the association to fly a flag. What type of flag is it?
It's 2 American flags.
They're American flag. Okay. There is no limitation on the association flying on the common areas 2 American flags. And you are correct. The statute does allow owners to fly a flag on their own property under certain limited circumstances.
Okay, so there's nothing she can do about it.
That the owner is incorrect in her statement.
Oh, great, thank you. And I just kind of heard the other lady before me talking about the retrofitting for the sprinklers.
Yes.
We don't have to, do I have to opt out with that? Because we're a 2-story building and we don't have any inside hallways, nothing.
2-story buildings would be considered exempt.
And we're going to talk more about
Yeah.
the retrofit issue.
The retrofit issue, the sprinkler retrofit issue, is applying to the high rise,
Okay.
which is 75 feet or above, not the low or mid rise.
Great. Okay, great. Is this show on every week? I just saw
Once
it
a
in my
month, the
email.
first Thursday of the month, we're here at 5 o'clock.
5 p.m. to 6 p.m. first Thursday. You can also stream it on our website at kbrlegal.com. So if you miss a show or you want to go back and listen to old shows, they're on there.
Great. Thank you so much.
Thanks,
Great
Patty.
weekend.
Thanks for finding
Well, we got to
us.
go to break. Running a little late. We come back, we have more with Robert and Michael.
Is your community association looking for prompt, effective, cost-efficient, and understandable legal advice and services? You'll find that and more with K. Bender Rembaum, a full-service commercial law firm concentrating on the representation of more than 800 community associations throughout Florida. With offices in Broward and Palm Beach counties, K. Bender Rembaum assists clients in all matters of association representation, including but not limited to collection of assessments, contract negotiation, covenant review and amendment, covenant enforcement, and construction defect claims. Under the direction of attorneys Robert K., Michael Bender, and Jeffrey Rembaum, K. Bender Rembaum is dedicated to providing clients with an unparalleled level of personalized and professional service regardless of their size and takes into account their individual needs and financial concerns. For more information, visit www.kbrlegal.com or call 954-928-0680.
And we're back. We're here with we're Ask the Experts is on every week from 5 to 6. But the first Thursday of the month, we have the K. Bender Rembaum Show for an hour. If you've got questions, you can call us right now, 888-565-1470, 888-565-1470. And you can tell these guys, they take time to answer your questions. It's like I'm sucking up. That's horrible. Give everybody your phone number.
The phone number you can reach either office is 800-974-0680.
And the greatest website I've ever seen. You guys put so much work into your website.
Thank you. And there's a lot of education available on there, and it's free to access, kbrlegal.com. We also use the website with our clients when we handle our collection files. There's a 24/7 access, so all of our clients always know at all time what files were being worked on, and they can get easy updates and pictures of ledgers and know what funds are being collected. It's all very transparent, and our clients like that. So, yeah, we've worked hard on the website, so we appreciate that.
And by the way, I'm told that it is streaming now on the show, so anyone who might have had difficulty, try again.
Good. So the show here is K. Bender Rembaum. They are a community association law firm. This is probably more for me, but this guest restrictions and screening tenants, can you give us just a little bit of taste about that?
A little taste about...
In other words, what this
the
is
class
about.
is?
The class.
Class or the subject?
Well, the premise of the subject matter, or the what you learn in the class.
What you learn in the class.
Oh, the class. The title basically gives it away.
Right.
And the one of the callers who we just spoke with actually asked a question that would be involved. The class might touch upon, which is really what the